Good morning students, welcome to today's class. So next 26th question. In the given figure, P is a point on AB such that AP is to PB equal to 4 is to 3. PQ is parallel to AC. First calculate the ratio PQ is to AC giving reason for your answer. Okay. Second, in triangle ARC, angle ARC equal to 90 degree and in triangle PQS, angle PSQ equal to 90 degree. Given QS equal to 6 cm, calculate the length of AR. So let us solve first question. Given AP is to PB, the ratio it is given 4 is to 3. So this is our diagram. AP, this you can take as 4 and PB, this you can take 3. Okay, it is given the ratio is 4 is to 3. That's why. Now you need to select two triangles. What you need to find in the first question, you need to find the ratio of PQ is to AC. So the triangles should contain the sides PQ, AC and given BP is to AP. So you can take the side of triangle BP. AP is not the side of triangle. That's why you can't take that. So you need to choose two triangles with the sides PQ, AC and BP. Okay. So these sides should come in that two triangles. So it is triangle PBQ, this triangle and triangle ABC. Okay, this full triangle. Now these two triangles are similar, we know. Since PQ is parallel to AC, these two, angle ACAB and angle QPB, these are all corresponding angles. So they will be equal. Now angle B is common to both the triangles. So angle B equal to angle B we got. So triangle PQB is similar to triangle ABC. Now we can take the ratio of corresponding sides. So how can you write? Let us take a triangle PQB first triangle and ABC second triangle. So the angle opposite to common angle, side opposite to common angle we can take first. So in the first triangle it is PQ, in the second triangle it is AC. So PQ by AC. Next alternate corresponding angles, angle P and angle A. Okay. So side opposite to angle B it is BQ, side opposite to angle A it is BC. So BQ by BC. Next ratio also we got. Now remaining sides, ratio of that two sides we can take. So in the first triangle it is BP, in the second triangle it is AB. So BP by AB. Okay. Now here what is given? PQ by AC. This ratio you need to find. Ratio of PQ by AC you need to find. Given BP is to AB. Okay. In the question it is given AP is to PB 4 is to 3 it is given. But from this you can find AB. That is 4 plus 3. This full length it will be 4 plus 3 7. Okay, BP it is given 3. Okay, so BP by AB. These two ratios you can take. PQ by AC equal to BP by AB implies PQ by AC equal to BP it is 3 and AB it is 3 plus 4. Okay, or 4 plus 3. So PQ by AC will be 3 by 7. That is PQ is to AC equal to 3 is to 7. In the second question, angle ARC it is given 90 degree and angle PSQ it is also given 90 degree. QS, the length of QS it is given 6 cm. You need to find the length of AR. Okay, so which two triangles you will select here? It should include QS and AS. So we can select triangle ARC, that is this triangle ARC and PSQ. Okay, so in these two triangles, angle ARC equal to angle PSQ equal to 90 degree given. Now here AC is parallel to PQ So angle ACR will be equal to angle QPS since they form alternate angles. Okay. Therefore, we can say triangle ARC similar to triangle PSQ by AA postulate. Two angles of first triangle are equal to two angles of second triangle. So we can say these two triangles are similar. Now we can take the ratio of corresponding sides. So the angle opposite to 90 degree we can take first. So in the first triangle it is AC. In the second triangle it is PQ. So AC by PQ. Now alternate angles. A side opposite to these angles. In the first triangle it is angle C. Side opposite to it is AR. In the second triangle it is angle P. So side opposite to it is QS. Okay. Now equal to AR by QS equal to, now remaining sides we can take CR by PS. Okay. Now we can take these two ratios, AC by PQ equal to AR by QS. Now AC, the length you know, from first question you find PQ by AC equal to 3 by 7. Okay. In the first question you got the ratio of PQ is to AC. So you can give PQ 3. PQ you can give 3. And AC you can give 7. Okay. So AC by PQ will be 7 by 3. Okay. Now AR by QS. AR you need to find. QS it is 6. So you can write AR by 6. So 7 by 3 equal to AR by 6. Cross multiplying you will get 7 into 6 equal to 3 into AR. From this what will be AR? 7 into 6 by 3, that is 14 centimeter. 27th question. In the right angled triangle QPR, PM is an altitude. Okay. Given that QR equal to 8 cm and MQ equal to 3.5 cm, calculate the value of PR. So this is the diagram. You need to find the length of PR given, PR given QR is 8 cm and QM is 3.5 cm. So which two triangles you will take here? QM, the side QM should come. So you can take a PQM, triangle PQM. Now QR and PR. So the triangle is PQR. Okay, so in triangle PQM and PQR, angle Q equal to angle Q. It is common. Now angle PMQ, this angle is 90 degree and angle QPR, this is also 90 degree. So angle PMQ equal to angle QPR equal to 90 degree, it is given. Therefore triangle PQM similar to triangle PQR by AA postulate. Now we can take the ratio of corresponding sides. So side opposite to angle Q. In the first triangle it is PM. In the second triangle it is PR. So PM by PR. Now side opposite to 90 degree. So in the first triangle it is PQ. In the second triangle it is QR. So PQ by QR. Now remaining sides we can take. It is QM or MQ by PQ. Okay. Now here you can take these two ratios, PQ by QR and MQ by PQ, since the length of QR and MQ is given. Okay, so PQ by QR equal to MQ by PQ. Cross multiplying, what you will get? PQ square equal to QR into MQ. So QR it is 8 centimeter and MQ it is 3.5 centimeter. So 8 into 3.5 you will get 28. PQ square equal to 28. Therefore what will be PQ? Root of 28. But our question is you need to find the length of PR. Okay. We got the length of PQ. QR, the length is given. You can find PR by Pythagoras theorem. Applying Pythagoras theorem in triangle PQR, it is PQ square plus PR square equal to QR square So PQ square means it is root 28 square. Okay, plus PR square equal to QR square. It is 8 square. Therefore 28 plus PR square equal to 64 you will get. From this PR square equal to 64 minus 28, 36. Okay. So PR square equal to 36, then PR will be root of 36. It is 6 centimeter. 28th question. In the figure given below, the medians BD and CE of a triangle ABC meet at G. Prove that first one triangle EGD similar to triangle CGB and second BG equal to 2GD from 1 above. So here diagram is given. BD and CE are median. Then the point E and D will be midpoints of side AB and AC. Okay, since BD and CE are medians, we know that median is the line joining midpoints. Okay, opposite vertex to midpoint of the side. So E and D are midpoint of side AB and AC. So if D and E are midpoint of AC and AB respectively, we can say ED, line joining the midpoints, that is ED will be parallel to BC and ED equal to half BC by midpoint theorem. Okay, midpoint theorem, it is line joining the midpoints will be parallel to the third side and the length will be equal to half the length of third side. So here E and D are midpoints. So the line joining midpoint ED will be parallel to BC and the length of ED will be half of BC. Or ED equal to half BC. From this you can write ED by BC, that is taking BC to LHS. So ED by BC it will be. ED by BC equal to 1 by 2. Okay, now we need to prove this triangle EGD is similar to triangle BGC. So in triangle EGD and CGB, angle EGD is equal to angle BGC CGB. Anyways you can write, since they are vertically opposite angles. Okay, these two angles are equal since they are vertically opposite angles. Now angle DEG, this angle, and angle BCG, this angle. These two angles are equal since they form alternate angles since ED parallel to BC. Okay, so angle DEG equal to angle BCG, alternate angles. Now therefore triangle EGD is similar to triangle CGB by AA postulate. These two triangles are similar by AA postulate. Therefore we can write the ratio of corresponding sides. So first side opposite to angle EGD and CGB we can take. So in the first triangle EGD, this is the angle, so side opposite to it is ED. Okay, in the second triangle CGB, this is the angle, now the side opposite to it is BC, so ED by BC. Next we can take the side opposite to angle DEG and BCG. So DEG, this is the angle, side opposite to it is GD. Now BCG, this is the angle, side opposite to it is BG. So GD by BG. Now remaining sides ratio we can take EG by CG. Okay. Now here the ratio of ED by BC we got here 1 by 2. Okay. You need to prove in the question BG equal to 2GD. Okay, so we can take these two ratios, ED by BC equal to GD by BG. So ED by BC equal to GD by BG, but we got ED by BC equal to 1 by 2. Therefore we can write ED by BC equal to GD by BG equal to 1 by 2. Okay, now from this you can write a GD by BG equal to 1 by 2. Okay, now cross multiplying you will get a BG equal to 2GD. This is what you need to prove here. Our next topic, basic proportionality theorem. So if we draw a line parallel to one side of a triangle, okay, here DE is parallel to BC. So if we draw a line parallel to one side of a triangle, this line divides the other two sides in the same ratio, or this line divides the other two sides proportionally, we can say. Okay, that is, here DE divides the line AB into two parts, AD and DB. So that ratio we can take, ratio of that two parts we can take, AD by BD. Okay, this line DE also divides AC into two parts, okay, AE and EC. So that ratio also we can take, AE by EC. So according to basic proportionality theorem, these two ratios will be equal. Okay, AD by BD will be equal to AE by EC. Now exercise 15b, in that first question, in the following figure, point D divides AB in the ratio 3:5. Find first one, AE by EC. So this is the diagram. In this point D, this is point D, it divides the line AB in the ratio 3:5. So we can write AD 3. Okay, AD equal to 3 and BD equal to 5 we can write. Okay, then only their ratio will be 3:5. Now you need to find, first question it is AE by EC. Okay, given AD is to DB equal to 3:5. From this we can write. Now you need to find AE by EC. So you know, if we draw a line parallel to one side of a triangle, then this line divides the other two sides in the same ratio. So if the ratio of AD by DB is 3:5, then the ratio of AE by EC will be also 3:5, that is 3/5. Okay, AE by EC is 3/5 since DE is parallel to BC by basic proportionality theorem. Okay, now second question, it is AD by AB. Okay, this is AD and this line is AB. So AD, you can see here it is 3. AD equal to 3. So what is AB? It is 3 plus 5. If you add 3 and 5, then only you will get AB. So AD by AB, it is 3 by 3 plus 5, you will get 3 by 8. Okay, now third, it is AE by AC. Now from first you got AE by EC, it is 3/5, that is AE equal to 3 and EC equal to 5. Okay, in this way you can write. So AE by AC will be AE 3, AC it is 3 plus 5. Okay, so AE by AC equal to 3 by 3 plus 5, you will get 3/8.